coach or head coach.
All right, we are live on WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio, and CampusNation.com, the sports animal. We are here for Wilmington Hurricane boys tournament basketball as they face Cincinnati Aiken, the Falcons, and we've got some interviews here, so I'm going to turn this over to Charlie Hargrave, part of our broadcast crew, and we'll take it from there.
Well, we'd like to welcome everybody here. We are in Mason High School, as Rick said, and we're getting a late start. This is the third game today, isn't it? And the first game, there was 54 fouls called in it.
Wow.
So that's why we're about an hour behind almost. And first up, we have Dr. Unger, the new principal at Wilmington High School. The Hurricane are on the floor. Aiken's on the floor. Let's just talk real quick about the game. What do you think? Do you think we got a good chance here?
I think we got a pretty good chance this game here. Looks like we're going to match up pretty good. I think pretty disciplined team. Like Coach Noska is going to have them ready to go.
He always does.
Yes, he does.
That's what I told some of the middle schoolers the other day. I said, you guys don't want to be soft. You know, if you're going to play basketball for Noska, you don't want to be soft.
He has them ready. He has them in condition. He has them ready to pull out those wins there towards the end, and I think that's going to be enough to put them over their opponent tonight. Aiken looks like he got a little talent here, but I think we can pull this one out.
Yeah, they were 15-5 at the draw. I think they're like a 5 seed, and we're like an 11 seed. But we've played really hard teams, tough competition the Hurricanes play.
Yes, you look at the competition we played this year, and I think we're well prepared for the tournament with the competition we've seen so far.
In the last couple of games, they've kind of turned it on a little bit. They've been doing better.
Yes, they have, and I think they're ready for tonight. Talking to some of the kids this week, and they're looking forward to it. And talked to Coach Noska, and he's ready to pull out a win tonight.
I think that would be awesome because, tournament, everybody's 0-0. It doesn't make any difference what your record was.
It's all on the line tonight, and you got to leave it on the court.
Well, I think Wilmington's lucky to have you as their principal, and hopefully, are you getting accustomed to Wilmington now?
Yes, I'm getting accustomed to the way things are, and wonderful school, wonderful students, great community, lots of support for our students in the classroom and out here on the sports court. I'd look around and see the wonderful art programs we have. Great performing arts program. We've got Grease coming up here before too long, and you better get your tickets for that pretty soon. They're selling quick.
The band's always awesome at Wilmington. Matt does a great job with them.
Matt Spradlin's really on top of things, and there's an expectation of being at the top of the game at the state competition every year there. Yeah,
he's excellent. And I had his daughter the other day when I subbed over to middle school, and she said her last name. I said, "Are you Matt's daughter?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Just started giving her crap, but she's a lot of fun. I tell you, it's kind of interesting now because I can come at you with a little bit of a different perspective since I've been in the building. But I'll be honest, all the kids I've had have been even the ISR kids were very respectful and very good that day I was in there.
Yeah, so. You had some time there in the ISR room, and even there, kids are really respectful and
they were
have pride in being a Hurricane and know how to conduct themselves day in and day out. A lot of great kids that work real hard every day at school.
You know, one thing, I'm going to pass this on to you. I was talking with, and I can't think of his last name, a state senator down near Middletown area the other night at the Republican, the Lincoln Day dinner.
Yeah.
And you really should get him to come in and talk to your seniors. Mm-hmm. He goes in and talks to the Middletown seniors like about a month before they graduate.
Yeah.
And AK Steele goes with him. And AK Steele says, look, we're looking for 100 high school graduates. Come work for us. You're going to start at about $50,000 a year. You got to be able to do two things. Get your diploma, pass a drug test.
Yep.
So if you can do those two things, you can start for $50,000 a year.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for kids out there today. Once they get their high school diploma, they can start out at a pretty good wage. And we got Amazon coming to to Wilmington there too, and lots of opportunities for our students to work right here in our community.
And Wilmington College has got a nice deal now set up for them. It's like $10,000.
Yeah,
Is it $10,000 a year?
Yeah,
is that right?
something like that. We've got a really good partnership with Wilmington College, and like to keep our kids here local and get an education here.
So what, not necessarily challenges, but what's a couple of things you want to try? What are some of the goals maybe you and the superintendent and the administration are trying to make Wilmington High School and Wilmington schools better?
Yeah. Here in the high school, we're trying to create a culture of excellence where kids put forth their effort every day, learn some discipline and how to work in the world of work and prepare for that, and always trying to do their best day in and day out. And if students do that, once they graduate, they're going to be successful.
Well, and you've got some great examples, like we talked about the band and the sports, the Hurricane basketball program, both men's and women's sides. You've got great leadership right there within the school that you can point to. Look, these teams wouldn't do as well as they did if they didn't do the hard work, put in the time, the hours.
That's right. And we also have the bowling team out there that's performing at a high level.
And you had a state swimmer, didn't you?
State swimmer. Yes, we do. Very proud of them, and Ricky's done a really good job for the swim team.
Well, the swim team's really good. I get to see them a lot. My daughter swims for East Clinton, so they're excellent. They're excellent.
Got our wrestlers out there today too.
Where are they at today?
I believe it's in Bethel. They're the second day of the individual qualifying tournament. So. They'll be working on qualifying for district competition, which is actually there at Wilmington next weekend.
Oh, is it?
So
next weekend?
If you want to see some good wrestling action, we have a lot of really good teams there before you see some good D2 wrestling.
Yeah, the parking lot will be full, won't it?
Yes, it will be.
Yes, it
will be.
So, well, Matt, appreciate it. Dr.
Nice
Unger.
talking to you.
I want to call you Matt.
You can call me whatever you want,
right.
Matt, or Mr. Unger, Dr. Unger. It doesn't matter to me.
Not the kids, right? The kids can't do that. I can do that. I get away with that today.
Well, we appreciate you coming on. We're glad to get you on. And this is the first time you've actually been on Campus Nation, hasn't it?
Second time. I think I was once in
first
football.
Time for football.
That's right.
Well,
you're welcome anytime.
That's right. Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Go ahead and do this.
You want me to do this? Okay. All right. We got Coach Zach now for the Wilmington Hurricane ladies, and excellent season.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Excellent season. I felt like the game the other night, you guys you're a little cold. You didn't get any help, though, that's for sure either, did you?
No.
Officiating wasn't the greatest, but I tell you that Mason's a good team, too.
They're a very good team. Very solid.
I don't think they were conditioned as well as your team. It seemed like they were huffing and puffing a lot and had to be substituting a lot more during the game.
But they're able to, they had a lot more depth than we had, able to substitute, get their girls some rest, and get them back out there.
That was one thing we mentioned on the air. Charles did or Rick did, that they seem to be a little more deeper bench.
Yes, for sure.
And therefore they were able to, which hopefully you'll have next year.
I think so. I think we'll have a little more depth. As long as we get the numbers to come out and girls come out and play, we give us a little more depth too.
Well, and next year you won't have that one girl and everybody else filling in. You're going to have a whole team.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be able to use girls off the bench coming, and I think that's going to help in the long run.
Yeah, some of those girls now have got to step up and realize, hey, this is my team. This is our team now. Not that they didn't do that, but when you have Maya or any kind of superior.
It's easy to lean back and expect her to do it for you.
It's just like the Cumberlands, Mansfield and those guys, like during the tournament, they almost like they were scared to shoot because they knew they had the Cumberlands there, So next year, any big changes coming, any different offenses, defenses you're going to look at, or because of your personnel?
I think we're going to still try to do what we do, play aggressive, sound, man-to-man defense. We're still going to have a lot of quickness, still have some, not really getting any size in, unless we get some transfers in. Who knows? You never.
Yeah,
I doubt it.
Unfortunately, the ones I know coming up in the next couple of years, I don't think we got any great height or anything.
No, but so we'll still be small and quick. So I think, you know, look at pressuring people, we'll still be solid in our defense, and still make people guard us. I think we'll still be able to shoot and attack people, spread people out, and, you know, still be able to get downhill on people.
Now, do many of the girls play AAU during the summer or not?
About 3 of them do. The younger girls more so, you know, like the incoming freshmen.
Is that something you encourage or don't? I mean,
I don't mind them playing. If that's what they want to do, I'm all for it, playing. I mean, that's up to them and their parents. If not, you know, we'll do stuff the summer and the spring.
Right.
To play, but if you want to play, go play.
You encourage your girls to go out for track or anything?
Oh yeah, I like the multi.
Sports? Yeah, you're also
all for the multi sports. Yeah, for sure.
Now I tell you, the one girl I think has got a lot of potential. She needs some development. I can't think of her name, but the tall girl you have on the reserve team.
Oh, Mara Drake.
I mean,
the real tall girl.
Yeah, I told her she needs to grow about a mean streak 6 inches wide down the middle of her back.
She came a long way this year, and especially these last 2 years, and just getting confidence in herself and being, you know, just a little more aggressive in what she's doing. Yeah.
I mean, I hate to say it like that, but you got to get mean.
Well,
I mean,
she did.
She does. She gets a little.
Once you do something and you like make a basket, I can remember the first time my coach taught me a drop step. I was having trouble with it, but once you did it, you learned it, and you go, wow, you take off. You get that confidence. And I think that's all she needs is to do something, gain confidence, you know, and to come through, and then that confidence level. She needs.
It'll keep growing. It'll keep growing. She came a long way this year, so.
I think she's got some potential. That's all I'm saying. I think.
It's 6'4" is always good potential.
Yeah,
you can't coach height, they say.
Well, you know what drives me crazy too, and it's not just her or all these girls. It seems like when they get a rebound, rather than just staying to keep the ball up and going back up with it,
they bring it down.
They always bring it down. I'm like, you give everybody else a chance, and you know.
That's where the little people play.
I remember in the game the other day, and I think it was when your senior
Sierra.
I remember her grabbing the rebound and bringing it here, and then the girl came in and got her tied up. You know, she keeps that ball up here and looks around.
Yep.
They're not going to do that, but they get it, and you bring it here.
Feels more secure down there, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's just one of those. You know, we sometimes will question stuff, but some things are just. That's the natural thing you feel like you got to do, like saving the ball. You know, you're not supposed to save it underneath the other team's basket, but
it just happens.
It just happens. I mean, you
don't think. A lot of times you react and don't think.
Right.
At certain instances of the game.
Just playing hard. I'm looking forward to. Oh shoot, I can't remember anybody's name today. The girl's gonna be a senior real quick.
Jasmine.
Jasmine, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to her.
Me too. She's going to have to step up a lot next year and keep growing and take some ownership and more leadership roles. And
I've told her that too.
We told her that. I even told her, I said, hey, next year, this is sort of going to be your team. You know, you're going to be one of the seniors. Come up.
Yep.
You've been one of the main ball handlers. You know, you need to step up and take charge and start
starting since she was a freshman. Yeah. She's got a lot of experience.
Yeah. So. Well, and her defense is awesome, and her speed. She needs to just get something made, a play for her where she can get a quick basket underneath or something to build her confidence. Yeah. Because if she starts missing, she doesn't shoot that. She just, I'm passing.
Well, I tell you what, talking about confidence, it seemed like as a freshman sophomore, she had more confidence in herself than she did this last season for some reason to me. I remember it
go up and down.
I was thinking like she would be wide open and she wouldn't shoot, or if she missed one shot, she quit for a while. And I can remember it seemed like as a sophomore she came out and maybe did it more confidence. I don't know. You know, that just went from
perception of what you saw. Yeah, I think she's pretty consistent. You know, she was feeling it. She'd shoot more. If she wasn't, I mean, we'd have to tell her to shoot more.
I don't know if Charlie said something before I was able to get my mic on. We asked you about the big girl for Mason.
Yeah.
Maya guarded her.
Yeah.
Was there any thought of one of the other girls guarding her? We didn't want to get Maya in foul trouble, you know, and that's, you know, your guardian or the main girl is going to take the ball.
Right, and we had Sammy McCord guarded her a little bit, so we had those two work on that for practice during the week. And if Maya got in foul trouble, which she got her third one early in the third, and we put Sammy on her for a little bit just to mix it up. So, and the way our defense is, sometimes you get switched. We had different girls guarding her at different times.
Right.
Majority of the time we want Maya on her, and she's our best defender. That's our best player. And we were going to swarm and help off it and stuff like that. So.
She didn't stand out for me like I thought she would. So much going to Florida. I mean, she's a good player.
She's very solid, very consistent in what she does.
Maybe it's just the defense you guys were able to put on her. She's the one that also seemed to get tired. She'd be like holding herself, coach taking her out and stuff. And I thought her stamina wasn't up to what your team seemed like. I don't see anybody.
That's all we can do is run.
What's your prognostication here for their next game, Mason and West Claremont?
I think it's going to be a good game. I think that Mason is just a little deeper, a little more solid. Now, if West Claremont comes out and shoots, lights out, they're going to be tough to beat.
They have that ability, yeah.
They do.
They've got 3 girls going on to play. 2 are going on to Division I. I can't remember exactly where. One's going to Transylvania. I was impressed with West Claremont, to be honest with you.
Coach Click does a great job coaching them. Girls play hard, but they may be in the same boat. They're not as big. They're not big like we are, so we got hurt inside, and Mason may go into them too and get them on that high-low stuff like they got us and finish in there. But the great equalizer is that 3-point line. So
exactly.
West Claremont get 2 for their 3. There you go. You're going to be right in the game.
Number 34, number 12, and there was one other girl for Mason that really stood out.
The Click girl for West Claremont.
She can shoot.
She can shoot the eyes out of it sometimes.
It'll be a good game. I'm going to go down and watch it.
Are you this Wednesday? We may, depending on what happens today and depending on what happens with East Clinton and Williamsburg, we may be able to cover that game. We can't really commit to it yet because, if the boys win today, they're going to play the same time that West Claremont would play their next game if they won.
Gotcha.
And we'd want to follow them. Plus, it's the same thing for the East Clinton girls.
Right.
Now, East Clinton girls against Williamsburg Monday. East Clinton, in your eyes, have any kind of shot, you think?
Yeah, I mean if they played them both, and from what it sounds like, East Clinton played really well their last game. I think if they come out and do that, they can give Williamsburg a good fight. I mean, they played in the regular season. It was a close game, I think, up until the 4th quarter, and then Williamsburg kind of pulled away. But them missing the one chase girl, and if East Clinton's hitting, I mean, they'll play solid. I know Craig Kraft will have them ready to go. They
came out the other day, and within 2 minutes, they had a 8 to 9 point lead.
Yeah.
And then they stayed there, never got any closer to that until late 4th quarter, and then Williamsburg slowly started catching back, and then East Clinton pulled it away.
I mean, Claremont Northeast.
Claremont Northeast.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good one. I'm going to stick around and watch that game, so I'll be down around.
Come down. We'll put you on. You can do some play-by-play or do some color.
We're not doing that, but I'll be down around there. I'll see you guys there.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
When are you going to get the girls in from next year in and start gelling the 2 together?
We got 30-day dead period, so at least then. That's probably after spring break. So.
Okay. Good luck.
Thanks.
Right, thank you.
Thanks, Zach.
Pass it off to you. Here, wait a minute. There you go. You take these. Which one's my favorite? You take those. I'm going to take these.
You have to stand up occasionally to see the action, but there's a chair around.
Amir, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. I was shocked to see you here today.
Well, I show up every now and then.
He turns up everywhere. Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts of today's game?
Well, this is what I'll tell you. It's going to be a lot of zone and a lot of shooting. So,
I heard somebody came in and told me, a team that played against you was playing tonight, said you guys got a lot of 3-point shooters. You can shoot the ball well.
We got a lot of guards. I mean, you're talking about a backcourt of Robbie Cass, Jakata Stone, and De'Aris Dean. It's a very good backcourt. It's a very temperamental backcourt, and it's a backcourt that's very streaky. So they can shoot you in of a game, and they can also shoot you out of a game.
Right.
And you have to believe that a team like Wilmington is not going to try to get up and down with the athletes that they can have. So if Aiken can come out and hit some shots and get them out of the zone early, it could be a long day for the Hurricane. If not, then you can have an upset in the making.
Right. And Wilmington has came out before and 5 different guys shoot threes, boom, 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 and all hit.
Right.
Boom, boom. And like you said, there are times they come out and it's brick, 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 brick. So they can shoot into the game or out, shoot a team in or out of the game both ways. And that's going to depend on both teams tonight. Are they both going to come out hot fire, or are they cold, or one hot, one cold? And that'll make a big difference in this game, I think.
I think the main difference may be Tremaine Smith. He's going to be the longest, lengthiest guy on the court. If he can help with Chicago Stone and De'Aaron Dean and keep Wilmington off the boards and really secure the rebounds, it's limit Wilmington the limit their second chance opportunities, and then offensive rebound on the other side to get second chance opportunities. That's and then Wilmington's in the zone. Blocking out of zone is always difficult. So it's definitely going to be an interesting matchup here.
We had a game, Willie Morris, number 3.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago, he only scored twice, but before that, he scored 20-some points. So.
Starting lineups for today, we have De'Aaron Dean. De'Aaron Dean, okay. Robbie Cass, Jakota Stone, Tremaine Smith, and then they had a number 35 that's not listed.
It's
here.
Jabari Bolden.
Jabari Bolden?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's just wearing 35
yep.
today. Okay, they had him as 22 in here. For Wilmington, it is Willie Morris, Cameron Coomer, Chris Custis, Sam Jacobianski, and Matthew Butcher. Wilmington is the home team today in their whites. Aiken is the visitors in their purple. And the jump is off, and Wilmington's going right to left, and Aiken is going left to right, and they have control of the basketball to start out. Wilmington starts out, looks like in man-to-man. Aiken moving the ball around the outside. Shot, three-pointer, and you count it.
Jakota Stone with the 3. Wilmington came out, and it looks like they're in the man, but they're switching everything at the guards, and here comes the Aiken pressure.
Aiken had a little half-court trap going on there. And Coomer has it, gets over to Jacobianski on the left wing, back over to Butcher. Morris on the right wing, cross-court pass, Coomer. Jacobianski goes left baseline, puts it up, no good, partially blocked. And number 1, De'Aaron Dean comes out there with it, goes all the way, shoots it up, and gets fouled.
Jacobianski looked on here like it wasn't there, and instead of picking it back out, he tried to just force it on up.
Right, and when you have someone as long as Tremaine Smith, you probably be best just to back it out, reset. And bad shots against a team that wants to run leads to layups or a foul.
Foul is on Cam Coomer, his team's first. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be De'Aaron Dean. First one's up and good. Yeah, Wilmington's going to have their hands full today, that's no doubt. But, of course, that's why Aiken's a 5 seed and Wilmington's an 11, I believe.
Yeah.
I mean, not only is Aiken a 5 seed, they are the tri-champs of their conference.
Really? Okay.
They shared the title with Hughes and Taft. Each team beating each other twice.
Well, Hughes and Taft are, I think, the 1 and 2 seeds of this tournament.
Right. So you got the 1 and 2 seed tied for a league championship with Aiken. Aiken beat Hughes. They beat Taft. So that tells you what kind of team this is.
Yeah. So maybe they even got a lower seed than what they should have. 3-pointer by Jabari Bolden. And they are out to a quick 8-0 lead. Aiken is the Aiken Falcons.
And I felt for Wilmington to really stay in this game, they needed to do that. They needed to come out with it, and they're not. So this is going to make it even double hard for Wilmington to stay in this game. You cannot get really behind a team like this and expect it to come back on.
Yeah, but when you have jump shooting teams can go high and cold.
Oh,
so
you're right. You
got to stay close.
Aiken playing man-to-man as well. Jacobianski has the ball over on the right wing, dribbling to the top of the key, being guarded closely by Jakota Stone. Coomer now has it clear out by half court over to Jacobianski on the left wing. Coomer was open. He still is. Oh, he missed the shot. Tries to drive underneath. Nothing's there. Gets it back out to Jacobianski. 3-pointer, Butcher, no good. Rebounded by number 23, Tremaine Smith, and we're off to the races, heading back the other way. Number 35 has it, and he shoots underneath, no good. Custis with the rebound.
Difference down here is at least Coomer brought it back out. He knew he couldn't do anything, and he brought it out.
Coomer goes up the bucket. No foul called. They're call a jump ball.
That was Aiken's first missed shot, and it was the closest attempt they had in the game.
It was. Ball is a jump ball. It's going to stay with Wilmington down underneath their own basket. Custis to inbound. Looking for somebody to get free. Tries to get in there to Coomer, and it just wasn't there. Number 11 comes out with it, Robbie Cass. Shot down the other end, no good by Aiken. Rebounded by Coomer. Shot was put up by Jakota Stone. 8-0, 5:22, first period of play. Jacob Yansky with the basketball. Gets it over to Willie Morris. He pops the three, and it's no good. Number 12 has it coming down quick for.
Oh, that's a nice block right there.
That was a great
called
block.
a foul,
by
though,
No,
didn't they? Nope.
the block landed out of bounds.
Okay.
But
I thought he was going to call foul.
That's back-to-back possessions. Wilmington gets the ball in the middle for a mid-range jump shot and doesn't even look. They pass it out and takes a contested three.
So Aiken back with the basketball, 8-0. Passing the ball, it's over here on the right corner. Shot up, it's no good. Morris gets the rebound.
Robbie Cass forcing the three.
Butcher now has it down the right wing. It gets knocked away from him, and Aiken's on the run. Quick hitter. It gets blocked by Butcher on the other end, and Morris is coming out of there with it for the Hurricane. Shot, three-pointer, Stephen Sweeney, no good. Custis fighting for the rebound.
Yeah.
They're going to call a jump ball, and that's going to go to Aiken.
I got to believe that once Wilmington sees the ball go into the basket one time, they could get something going. Because right now, they've had 4 defensive stops, 2 of which were blocks.
Yep.
Defense in is keeping them in the game, but they need something on the offense.
Oh, almost lost the ball.
He's all right. That's legal.
No, I just say almost lost it. Here we go, number 12. Oh, drive left baseline, number 35. That's Javari Bolden. He makes it 10-0.
I think Wilmington needs a timeout.
That's the same thought that was going through my mind.
Bad pass.
Stephen Sweeney gets it stolen from him. Got trapped in the middle.
Mike Noska needs a timeout.
12, that's Jakota Stone.
He's going to send somebody in.
With a basket, 12-0 right now. 3:56 to go here. First quarter of play. Willie Morris has it. Gets it over to Butcher here on the left wing. Back out on top to Sweeney. Slide it over to Coomer on the right side. Sweeney has it left side. He was kind of giving him the baseline to go, but Sweeney didn't take it. Sweeney now on the right wing. Dribbles to the left. Gives it to Morris.
You know, right now, Aiken is switching all these ball screens. And there's been a couple of times that Wilmington had advantage on the inside and didn't even look to take it.
Coomer with the drive to the basket makes the bucket. So 12-2 with 3:10 here. On the other end, Aiken goes right up for easy.
Another almost a bad pass there.
Easy bunny for Aiken, 14-2. Three-pointer down on the Wilmington end by Coomer, no good. Rebounded by number 12, Jakota Stone. Pass down on the other end for Aiken, no good. Rebounded by Coomer. Aiken kind of rushed that. They didn't set up any offense or anything.
It sort of shocked me because there was 4 white jerseys for that rebound. Nobody from Aiken was even going
Sweeney gets blocked.
Either they had confidence that guy's going to make the basket, or there was nobody hitting the boards.
Well, it's part of it is the shot went up so fast.
Well, that's true. They weren't ready for it. You're right.
You know, but that's what this team is going to do. They're going to get out and they're going to take some quick shots. They're going to take some bad shots. They're going to make some bad shots. They're going to miss some bad shots. But
terrible
pass.
pass.
They're going to make a bad pass. Oh,
offensive.
He's going to call an offensive
They're
play.
going to call an offensive foul on number 23.
Tremaine
Smith. It's his first.
I mean, that's the one way to make up for a turnover, come back and take a charge, right?
Yeah, right.
14-2.
He should have just pulled away from that. I don't think I thought he could get through there quicker than he did.
14-2, Wilmington with the basketball. Coomer brings it down. They traveled. So turnover back to Aiken.
Wilmington is going to have to stay out of the corners.
Yeah.
Anytime they get anywhere near a corner, here comes a double team, and now they're in a world of trouble. If they could keep the ball in the middle of the court, they should be okay. Keep the ball in the middle and then attack. Get the ball in the middle and then attack. They're so worried about Aiken's length that they're not attacking the basket.
Right.
Now, what's this discussion about, guys? Did you see that? The referee coming over talking to the Aiken coach.
I have no idea.
My guess is somebody said something, and if I know anything about those Aiken players, somebody said something.
Coach is getting word, hey, tell him to.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what a referee will do.
14
Keep a player
to 2.
from getting in trouble. He will
Bad
talk to the
pass
coach.
stolen by Coomer.
And
stolen back by number 1. That is
De'Aaron
Dean.
De'Aaron Dean, first-team all-conference kid. In their win over Hughes last week, he dropped 40.
Wow.
To secure the three-way tie in that conference. And Hughes is the number 1 team in this bracket, so we know how good of a team Hughes is.
Yep. 16-2, a minute 44 left to go, first quarter. Wilmington with the basketball. Custis gives it over to Willie Morris. He has it out here near the left wing.
This little 11 is a exchange student from Serbia.
Yep.
I mean, they
Jacob
had the guy
Yansky,
on the block.
Three-pointer, no good.
They had a guy on the block and never looked at him.
Yep. Darius Dean with the rebound. He goes down and pops a long three, misses everything. Ball's on the floor. There's a scrum for it. Looks like Wilmington's going to come out there with it.
And this is what I tell you. That long miss will not dissuade him from shooting the ball.
Coomer drives right down the middle and makes it. We have a timeout called by Aiken of all.
1 minute, 7 seconds to go.
16-4. 16-4. I tell you what, today's game is brought to you by Generations Pizza, 100 Lowe's Drives. And I tell you what, this summer, don't miss the cruise-ins out there on Thursday nights, 5 to 8. Come see the old cars at Generations. Royal Z Lanes for all your bowling needs, league or just come out and bowl for open bowling. It's a good time. Royal Z Lanes. Bush Chevrolet, if you're looking for a new GM vehicle or plenty of used vehicles. Plus, they also have available an on-site service staff. So we're back to the action here, and we've got Wilmington. This is going to be Aiken's ball. Wilmington is getting trounced right now, 16-4. They've had a lot of shots, but they've only made a couple. Aiken bringing the ball down.
Ooh, lucky no foul there.
Yep. Stolen by Sweeney. They got a chance at a quick hitter. Sweeney takes it all the way and makes it. 16-6.
Number 32 in. I think he's a sophomore.
Aiken moving the ball around the outside. Have it over on the left side right now. Being guarded closely by the Wilmington players. 30 seconds to go here, first quarter. Number 12 drives all the way. And they're going to call another charge. Custis takes the charge. And the charge is on number 12, I believe, Jakota Stone.
This is what now Wilmington is playing. They're dropping back. They're going to force Aiken to shoot some jump shots. And Aiken can't force the ball inside. You can't drive into 4 white jerseys.
Sweeney bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Morris. Back out on top to Jacob Yansky. Jacob Yansky gets it to Sweeney. Sweeney thought about going to baseline and pulls it back out. Over to Coomer. Coomer, again, clear out by the M for Mason here. Loses the ball again. They're quick. They don't realize how quick this team is. The buzzer goes off, no shot. So at the end of one, it is 16 for Aiken. And Wilmington 6.
Wilmington's done a good job, I think, keeping it as close as it is right now.
Wilmington's defense is what has this game as close as it is.
Yes.
And defense never goes away. So if they can keep playing this defense, force Aiken into some tough shots, then make some of their shots, this can be anyone's game in the fourth quarter. And that's all you can hope in a tournament game.
Well, and right now, if the players, and I think Knofsky should have done that, is to make the kids understand get a little bit back each quarter. Go ahead, Charlie.
Fiesta Veracruz is one of our sponsors for Mexican and American cuisine there in Wilmington, Ohio. Luttrell Trucking for all your farm trucking needs, whether it be tankers, flatbeds, or semi trucks. Also, Route 73 Homes. And last but not least, there it is right there, Generations Pizza. Kerry Steed and the gang out there at Generations are sponsoring today's broadcast, and we want to thank all of the sponsors. So Wilmington will have possession here to start the second quarter. What do you guys think? Can they close the gap or not?
I think they can. Like he said, keep the defense up and don't try to get all 10 points right now. Get 4 points, and then later get a couple points.
Just keep clocking away. There's no sense as a 10-point shot.
Right. Aiken's they're quick, and they don't play bad defense either. They're a good defending team. Coomer drives left side, gets it stolen again. Coomer's got probably 4 or 5 turnovers. He's got to take care of the ball better than he's used to.
Hey, that's a good run by CJ. CJ forces the turnover on one baseline and beats everyone back to the other baseline to force the foul. If Wilmington wants to stay in this, they cannot let easy opportunities and transitions like that.
Right. You can't let a guy steal the ball here and be the first guy down the floor.
Right.
Everybody else is jogging down, and he just passed him.
He went from rim to rim as the last person.
Foul is on Butcher. Number 15, C.J. Dean, misses the first of the 2 free throws.
Both teams only have 2 fouls so far, so it's a good game that way. I hate it when somebody gets in foul trouble and you got to pull out. That changes the whole style of the game.
Second one is up, and it's good. So 17-6 right now, Aiken on top. Willie Morris has it right down underneath. Can't do anything with it. Gives it to Jacob Yansky, and he does. He puts it up and in. Stolen by Sweeney. Shoots the 3. Count it!
Like
nice.
you said a second ago, keep that first basket now. They feel more comfortable shooting that shot.
Quick Stephen Sweeney got the steal, and should be 17-11, shouldn't it? Not 28. I think they gave a basket to the wrong team. There we go, 17-11. On the other end, though, Darius Dean, that was a 2-pointer. He shoots, and so it's 19-11. So Wilmington had a little spurt there. And Sweeney's getting trapped again, throws it away.
Now, Morris was down there plenty of time. He started then slowing down with the player. Get down there in front of him and force, be defensive.
Don't try to make the block every time. Get down there, force some defense.
See, he slowed down to get the block, gets a foul.
But once again, where they get in trouble? In the corner.
Right.
Yep, Morris gets the foul, number 12. That is Jakota Stone going to the line and shoot 2 for Aiken.
Jakota Stone, when it's all said and done, will be a low Division I guard.
First one's up, no good.
Luckily for Wilmington so far.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore.
They've not been strong on the free throws right now, which that's helped out so far.
Yeah, Jakota Stone is only a sophomore. Butcher comes out. Anchik is in. Second one for Jakota Stone. Looks up, and it's good.
But we're what, 2 minutes in, and they've trimmed a point off the lead.
Yep.
Just
20-11. Yep. Sweeney thought about the 3, drives in a little bit, shoots it up, and it's good. Stephen Sweeney.
He's the one kid out here that believes he belongs athletically on the court.
Right.
20-13. Almost stolen by Sweeney there. 3-pointer popped up by Aiken, no good. Wilmington comes down with the rebound. Custis has it. He gets it to Sweeney. Sweeney, there they are in the corner again, and they almost lose it again. Jacob Yansky has it, gets it down to Custis. Jacob Yansky does, can't catch the ball, and it's stolen by Aiken. Shots up, no good, but he gets his own rebound. And Aiken still the ball. Now they're setting up a little offense.
He did a good job of stopping him, but when the shot went up, he didn't turn and box him out.
drive to the basket, and he gets fouled.
Like, is that going to be on
That's
Jacob
number
Yancey?
1, De'Aris Dean.
Yep, Jacob Yancey took that one.
Jacob Yancey with a foul, his first, team's 4th. Going to the line is De'Aris Dean.
Like the other night, all the fouls on both teams were on one guy for a long time. We had like 12 fouls called, and nobody had 2.
Hey, that's the way you like it if you're a coach.
Yes.
De'Aris Dean misses the first. 20-13 right now.
Aiken is like 4 of 7 from the free throw line.
Yeah, they're not doing well. They're not doing well on their free throws.
5 of 8.
Makes that one.
They made their first 2 in the last 3 trips to the line. They've split.
Yeah.
Sweeney, turnaround jumper in the lane, and it's good.
He's keeping us in the game right now. Sweeney is.
21-15.
I told him before the game, I said, do some things to make me talk good of you, and he smiled.
Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Custis, and they get it to Sweeney. He's pushing it down. Stops and pops the three. I think it got blocked a little bit.
Yeah, I was hoping it went out of bounds because I think it got tipped.
So Aiken again with the basketball. And I tell you what, they put pressure on you right away. 3-pointer right side, no good. Custis grabs the rebound. And he gets it out to Coomer. Coomer brings it down. Willie Morris has it. He stops and pops the three. No good. Long rebound to Aiken. Number 23, Tremaine Smith. He gets it down court. Stolen by Sweeney.
He couldn't decide whether he was going to pass it or keep it.
Yep.
Got caught
Custis underneath. Oh, he misses the shot.
Should be the
Just going to go
Jakota Stone was in the midst of taking the ball or passing it to Robbie Cass, and he did neither.
Right. And then what he ended up doing, because he was in between, he ended up like losing the ball and went right into Sweeney's hands.
Don't look up now. We're 4 minutes in, and Wilmington's only down 6 with the ball.
21-15. Wilmington trying to inbound. Gets it. They get into Coomer. Coomer shoots. Gets fouled, but no call. He makes the bucket, though.
I mean, that ball almost like hit under the basket and still went in.
21-17 now, boys. We got us a ball game.
And again, defense has brought Wilmington back. Yeah, they're scoring, but the defense is what's allowed the scoring to come back.
11-5 second quarter so far.
Boy.
Nofska's not happy.
He wanted that. After the pass was made, there was a possible charge over here on Butcher, and he wanted that, and the referees didn't give it to him.
Fouls on Jacob Yansky. That's his second.
It's one of those 50-50 calls that you want to go your way.
Aiken gets the ball in. Number 1 has it, De'Aris Dean. De'Aris Dean drives the right baseline, shoots the shot up, no good. Tips it out to Sweeney, and he gets it real quick down the court. Jacob Yansky has it. Gives it over to Custis. Back out to Sweeney. Pops the three. He's feeling it, but he missed everything that time.
That's back-to-back air balls for Sweeney.
Yeah.
That
one definitely was not. Is this going to be on? I think it's out in front of him, but it could be on Jacob Yansky again.
Yeah, there's fouls on Custis.
I thought the whistle was before it got to Jacob Yansky.
Custis, his first, team 6th, going to the line for Aiken's number 11, Robbie Cass.
Right now, Aiken is making their hay in transition.
Right.
If Wilmington gets back in transition and forces Aiken to run offense, Aiken is struggling.
Right.
Wilmington's half-court defense has been phenomenal for this first quarter and a half.
After it's set up.
Yeah,
not on
it's
the
half-court defense.
That's what
Their transition defense is not very good.
Yeah.
Yep.
He made both of those.
Cass makes both free throws, so it's 23-17.
Still within 6 points, and this game could be going the other way. So
if Wilmington can make this a half-court basketball game, they can pull this out.
Wilmington with the basketball, and that would give Wilmington a lot of confidence, knowing that this team is one of the 3 champions, and the other 2 are the 1 and 2 seeds.
Well, I think one thing. I think Aiken has watched Wilmington enough to know Wilmington has outside shooters. And, if they're in the face of it, they're not giving them that outside shot off of just a regular play. So Wilmington's going to have to earn their shots.
Custis, the inbound for the Hurricane, underneath the Hurricane's own basket. It gets it out to Jacob Yansky. Jacob Yansky is trying to dribble toward the middle. He's been guarded closely, though. He picks his dribble up.
Ooh, got
Gonna
a
call
foul.
That was a bailout call. 6-7.
That's what I told him a while ago.
Fouls on number 1, De'Aris Dean. That's his first. Team's third. Wilmington inbound.
You get a guy pinned like that, do not foul.
Right.
You got almost a 5-second call.
And the other guy with you was a 6'7" kid. Just keep your arms up.
Willie Morris with the ball. Gets it to Coomer underneath. He messes around. He just should have turned around and shot it. Gives it to Butcher, and Butcher gets the bucket.
Oh, that could have got a foul there.
23-19, 3 minutes to go here, second quarter.
Basket. Why did he keep going?
Shot, three-pointer left side. It's good.
Caught a stone from Robbie Cass.
He had him on his left hip. Keep him going.
Oh, almost thrown away by Wilmington. They still have possession. Coomer gets it over to Morris. Morris dribbles the lane, shoots it up, and it's good.
It's staying tough. 5-point game.
26-21. Quick
charge. Oh my gosh, yes.
Charge.
Of the 3 charges, that one was not even questionable. You know, sometimes you have that, ooh, was he dead or what? That was
Robbie Cass, that's his first.
Freshman mistake right there.
Yeah.
That's a young team, man. They got a lot of potential here in the years to come, don't they?
We'll see.
Bad pass.
Thrown away. Terrible pass.
You got the 6'7" guy in front of you, you're trying to throw it over his head? I don't understand that.
No good on the shot. The smallest guy on the court gets a rebound, runs the length of the court, puts it up, gets it out, and he's going to go to the line.
More importantly, that's the second foul on De'Aris Dean.
Yep. De'Aris Dean's going to pick up his second. And Stephen Sweeney going to the line.
By far, Stephen Sweeney has been the most important person wearing a white uniform.
You're right.
Yep.
You're right.
In and out. He makes it. I thought it was going to pop out. Sweeney.
He has a couple steals. The three-pointer after his steal. His insertion into their team.
That transition right there. And that's what pumps up the other players.
He has 10 of their 22 points.
Wow. And
11. Oh, you missed it.
Missed that one.
And I tell you what, when you got his hustle, that makes the other guy's hustle.
Number 12 drives to the basket. No good. Aiken rebounds it.
We're going to say touched.
Wilmington does not get the basketball. Goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Aiken. 26-22, 2:08 to go here.
The players of Wilmington, when I watch that, all look like, so, you can watch players.
Number
if
32.
it was a test, they'd all be going like this, but, they look back. Like,
they changed their mind.
Oh, my gosh. Said not touched.
Okay, wow. I thought they called it Aiken's way.
They did. One official said it, and then they get together and change their mind.
One referee come over and say, hey, I saw
terrible pass. Terrible pass. Tried to hit Coomer going across the middle. No good.
Terrible
Shots
defense.
by number 12 there, Jakota Stone.
I was going to say I would have went right back over there for a minute just to.
Custis picks his dribble up. I have no idea why he did that. And then he throws it away.
Oh, my gosh. Went clean over. Oh, my gosh.
Shot by Jabari Bolden's good as Willie Morris high jumps him.
Charge.
I thought they were going to call travel myself.
Foul on number 25.
I'd have called travel.
Of Aiken, Alex Solomon. That's his first. Team's
I got blocked by Rick on
6.
the action down here.
Well, they probably called the foul on 25 because they say he was moving back before the contact actually happened, and I can see that too.
Coomer going to the line to shoot 2. First one's up, no good.
But I thought he was a little out of control, and I think he did take extra step there.
He was definitely a little bit out of control.
Yeah.
I think the ref just called it perfect. It rolls around and goes in for Coomer.
All right. 7-point game with 1:32 to go till halftime.
30-23 and Aiken basketball. And
is that going to be stolen?
Stolen by Wilmington.
Butcher puts it in.
Butcher puts it in. That's good.
5-point game.
trying to get Dr. Unger's attention there because we've got a Wilmington player in the game, number 32, but he's not on their roster.
Yeah.
Who is that? You guys know right
That may
offhand?
be Brady.
56 seconds to go here. It's one of the reserve players, obviously. Timeout, Wilmington. Let's see if we can find out who has. Want to do that? Okay, Joe's going to find out who it is. Again, remember our sponsors for today's game: Royal Z Lanes, Generations Pizza, Bush Chevrolet, Fiesta Veracruz. Do you miss Fiesta Veracruz any?
Nope.
Oh, okay. You're supposed to say, yeah, they're a sponsor.
Oh, I missed it. I miss them all the time.
Luttrell Trucking and Route 73 Homes. Now, Luttrell Trucking and Route 73 Homes, I understand if you don't miss them.
I miss Generations Pizza, though.
There you go. All right, there you go.
I tell you what, at least twice a week I was there for the buffet.
Well, that's all they offered, Sunday and Monday.
Well, I was there.
What is it? I don't see it.
He's Brady
Vilvins. Brady Vilvins. Okay. Brady Vilvins. Oh, wow.
That's a terrible foul because now you get the 1-and-1.
Yeah.
Well, and there's only 46 seconds left, too. Who is that on? 25.
Alex Solomon, the one who just missed a wide open layup on the other end.
And that's what happens all the time. You miss that, you come back and you're wanting to make up, and you're a little too zealous.
1-and-1.
Shots up, and that's good by Jacob Yansky. 30-26, down to 4.
Wilmington got comfortable with what Aiken was trying to do, and now they're just chipping away.
27.
And it's a little bit of doubt going to start creeping into the minds of Aiken after being up 10.
Brady Vilvins coming in. Did he get a haircut or something?
He did, because he had the big hair. He does not have. I said the kid with the big hair, and I looked down, I can't find the kid with the big hair.
Hey, new day, who you?
Shot up, no good. Rebounded
They
by
have missed
Wilmington.
a lot of
Wilmington coming down,
layups.
got a chance for a quick hitter, but they pulled
Here's
out.
for the tie-off.
Coomer
Hey,
for
this
the
one's tied
tie.
up.
Oh, it's almost.
Rebounded by number 25, Alex Solomon.
20 seconds to go to halftime.
One driving. Oh, and they throw it away, and it's going to be Wilmington's basketball.
Like you said, if Wilmington can set up in a half-court defense, we've been giving them fits. They've been making it on transition. You take the transition away, Wilmington's in this game and has a chance to tie this game up before halftime.
Coomer bringing the ball down.
I look for Wilmington, 9 seconds.
9 seconds,
1 second
yeah.
here.
And he's getting fouled.
Oh!
Jump ball.
Oh, wow.
And it's Aiken's possession.
You know, I hate that because, man, they're hitting his arms all the way through it. I mean,
How many times can I say stay out of the corner?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Yeah, but you're not telling them. You're telling us. We're in the corner the whole game. Oh, nice shot underneath.
And
Number
instead
25.
of being a
That's
tie
good.
game or 3-point game, now it's a 5-point
Right.
game. That
Still.
helps Aiken, though, go in the locker room right now.
But they've cut half their deficit away.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that quarter, Wilmington had a 21-point quarter, and Aiken had a 16-point quarter. So that's the difference, 32-27. It's been an exciting game so far. Now, these points may not be exactly right, but they're as close as I can give you. We have Willie Morris with 2, Cameron Coomer with 7, Chris Custis has 10. Excuse me, Stephen Sweeney has 10. Chris Custis doesn't have any. Jacob Yansky has 4. Matthew Butcher has 4. For the Aiken Falcons, Darius Dean has 9. Robbie Cass 2. Jakota Stone has 11. C.J. Dean 1. Javari Bolden has 5. And Alex Solomon has 2. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay, we got a guest up here. State your name for the record, sir.
Shane Huffman.
Shane Huffman. And Shane, you are the soccer coach?
Well, I coached soccer for about 15 years.
Okay, so what do you do now?
I'm retired.
Retired.
I work for R&L Carriers.
Okay, are you a truck driver or what?
No, I'm the warranty administrator.
Okay, you don't know Bruce Stauffer out there, do you?
No, I don't.
He's in the computer
Nobody
stuff. the tech
knows
stuff.
Bruce.
No, I
Well,
don't.
you guys, you go ahead and take care of this. Just don't forget to hit the sponsors again.
Okay, we'll hit him before just as we leave. All right, what have you been up to?
Really, not too much lately. My daughter's playing soccer over at in Xenia,
Xenia?
and my son plays for Bellbrook. They both play for select teams.
Okay.
And my daughter just this yesterday got accepted to Wilmington College.
Oh, wow. Great.
So next year she's going to be a Quaker.
That sounds great. Well, I love to hear when Clinton County kids graduate and go to Wilmington College.
Yeah,
Stay
she's
local.
gonna
That's
she's
great.
gonna try to walk on for soccer. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh, I can talk to the soccer coach out there. I know him real well.
Tell you what, Wilmington got off to a slow start, made a nice little run there.
Nice little run. They're back in the game. They were down and about ready to be pushed out of the game. And they came back and showed we did belong here. And now this has been a great game. What are your interpretations or feelings of what you saw so far?
Well, I liked what I'm not sure what the boy's name is. I know his first name's Steven.
Stephen, yeah,
I'm not.
I know him real well, and you said that. Sweeney.
Stephen Sweeney. I thought he was the turning point.
I saw him before the game, and I said, Stephen, yeah. I said, do something great. I want to talk about you during the game. And he
Well,
nodded, yeah, smiled, So.
He had a steal. He made a three-pointer off of it. He made a couple layups in a row. I think he scored either 5 or 7 points in a row.
He has 10 points at least, and he made. I don't know if he scored after. Sweeney, how many does he have? He still has 10. At one time, when Wilmington had 22, he had 10. They got 27. So if they'd have made another three, he'd have had 30. He'd have had a third of their baskets. He has more than 1/3 of their baskets, and he came into the game late.
Yes.
He wasn't even a starter.
No, he wasn't.
But he's a spark plug. He turns them on.
If he wouldn't have done what he did, we'd probably got run off the court in the first half.
Right.
Because I think that got us some confidence going.
Got us going and got and stole some balls and just got him going a little bit.
And I think that settled everybody down because I think we were a little nervous to start the game. Wilmington was, and I think once they made a few buckets, I think it started coming around for them.
For the caller who called in and said we sounded 50 feet away, let her know how we're doing now. I think we made some adjustments here, and just let us know. Hey, that worked. We can hear you now. We'd appreciate it. Once Wilmington made some adjustments, and Amir, who is helping us, he's helps out with the other team, and he has a relative there. Plus, he's from Wilmington. He used to be at Wilmington College, so he knows both. His saying that defensively, Wilmington is shutting them down half court.
It's our turnovers.
It's our turnovers
Yes.
and poor execution on the offensive end, which mostly has been turnovers.
Yeah. If we just cut out the turnovers, their fast break points, I know they've got more than 5 fast break points. I know that much.
And if you notice, just like he said, when we dribble to this corner, that corner,
we get trapped.
Yes. Stay out of the corners, we're all right.
Yeah.
We can. They're too quick and tall for us to go to a corner and get trapped.
Well, they double team the corner. They force us to pass the ball across the court, and then they just wait for it.
Yeah.
And then they jump the passes.
Right.
And then they're off to the races, and we either foul them or they make a layup. I mean, it's just it's the difference in the game.
The only thing that's really helped us is some of those they've missed layups.
Yes, they have.
And if they'd have made all the bunny layups they've had,
we'd be in trouble.
Oh my gosh, they'd have almost 50 points right now.
I know they've at least missed 6.
And here comes Wilmington back out. And again, they're not out of this game.
No, 5 points. That's 2 possessions.
Yeah. So, and the way if they come out, they haven't hit a lot of threes right now. If they can hit some threes, but one reason they haven't hit a lot of threes, this team is taking that away.
They're
out
fast.
In their face. They're out in their face. Nobody else in our league comes out in our face that far away from the basket.
We don't play anyone like this in our league.
No.
This is a total shock, and I think that's why we were behind. Or was it like 12-2 to start the game?
But early in the season, we did play former state champions who play a very
we play Moeller
and some other big teams, and so we're used to coming back and not feeling. we're not like in shock with this team.
Yeah, start out a little bit shell shocked, and then came around. Once we hit a couple shots, it's like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah,
we can hang in.
Last couple games, Wilmington, they'd set it around the perimeter, but throw it to a guy wide open, shoot a three, swish, swish, swish. I'm sure they've had film on us. They see that. They're getting in everybody's face. Even if he's 8 feet behind the three-point line, they got a guy in their face.
Would we hit one three-pointer? Was it Sweeney over here in the corner?
Sweeney may be the only one.
Yeah.
No. Charlie, do you know if we made more than one three-point shot?
I think it was just Sweeney over in the corner.
One, Sweeney.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Aiken has three-pointers.
Yeah.
But the reason our other guys who normally hit some, we've had three-point shots shot and
yes.
not and close. It's just that they're not getting that free time like they normally get to.
Yeah, they can't set their feet.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly right. But I tell you what, I mean, we hung with them.
I think it's Wilmington's ball coming out, so Wilmington can come out of this, score quickly.
One possession game.
We're back in this ball game.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't bad. You know what? I did see that Massey did win last night.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a nice win, which is Wilmington's league. And what was it? New Richmond beat Goshen earlier today.
New Richmond. And it was a close game.
To the last 2 minutes. And then
Goshen was leading them.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, once New Richmond came back on that, it just sort of kept on going.
Yeah, they just kept going. Goshen had the lead halfway through the third. Actually,
it was 36-30.
Yeah, almost.
And then the next thing I know, it's 42-38, the other way around.
Yeah, New Richmond.
And Goshen, once they had 36, they didn't score for a long period. And most of it was bad shooting.
Yeah,
passes.
they couldn't hit foul shots.
Passes. I didn't mean bad shooting. Thank you.
Have you hit the sponsors?
Nope, thank you.
I'll do that.
Great. I was waiting till 2 minutes ago, and we're at that, so go ahead.
All right. Generations Pizza, 100 Lowe's Drive. They'll offer a wide variety of Italian food, plenty of drink choices out there. And don't forget the Thursday night cruise-ins in the summer at Generations Pizza and the buffet on Sunday and Monday. Royal Z Lanes. Not only is Royal Z Lanes open for leagues, but they have a lot of public hours that you can just go in and bowl. And they also have parties available in a kids area. And you can even get lessons at Royal Z Lanes. Bush Chevrolet, for all your GM needs, car needs, they can take care of you. Used and new vehicles, plus a service center. Fiesta Veracruz, the best in Mexican and American cuisine in the Wilmington area. Luttrell Trucking for all your farm trucking needs, whether it be flatbed, tanker trucks, or just regular haulers, grain haulers. Luttrell Trucking, State Route 72, Sabina. Route 73 Homes, Brian Lawrence. They offer not only land deals, they offer used mobile homes, they offer service, the mobile homes, they also offer storage sheds, and they also offer storage sheds that you can buy, but they also offer storage buildings on the property. That's Route 73 Homes. And we have about 12 seconds to go here before we start the third quarter, and it's 32-27, Aiken on top. Wilmington getting ready to bring the ball in to start the third quarter.
The first 3 minutes of this second half is going to dictate how this game ends.
You heard it here first. And Mr. Amir Rashid has been pretty close on everything he said today so far. He is the SID at Kentucky State University. Wilmington has it. Custis in the lane, almost gets it taken away, gets it back.
Then he almost walked.
Yep, Coomer. Out to Butcher, three-pointer, in and out. Yep, no good. 23 gets the rebound. That's Tremaine Smith. Brings it down, gets it over here to Javari Baldwin. Aiken moving the ball around nicely. Back to Baldwin, three-pointer, and it's going to be short, and Coomer's going to come up with a rebound for Wilmington. And he gets it almost knocked away from him. Wilmington has the ball. Butcher has it left wing.
He dribbles too high.
Gets it over to Willie Morris. Willie Morris
Looks
pops
good.
the
Ooh,
three.
that looked good.
No good.
Looking over his
And
shoulder.
Aiken rebounds, and they get the ball down quickly. Number 12 goes to the right baseline, puts the shot up. It's no good. That is Jakota Stone. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Fouls on number 33. That's Butcher. That's his second. Jakota Stone going to the line to shoot 2.
No one's really in foul trouble.
No. First one's up and good.
No, but one thing, Wilmington, like you said, came back. They're 5. They don't want to now go back to 10, 12, and then have to fight back from that again. You got the 5. Stay, maintain, and then keep getting closer. Don't regress.
This game can't go to 12 real quick.
No good on the second one. Rebounded by Custis. He gets it over to Jacob Yansky. Jacob Yansky brings it down. He gets fouled by.
He put 2 hands on him. It's
automatic.
It's automatic.
Yep, Javari Bolden. That's his second foul.
But what Wilmington can say is, on their 2 possessions, they had 2 good looks. They just didn't go in.
Right.
They say that's Bolden's first foul. Get the ball into Jacob Yansky. Jacob Yansky goes toward the middle. Goes right down the middle of the lane.
And then missed.
Yep. I thought he might need to pack the Samsonite, though, going down the middle of the lane.
Right.
What'd you guys think?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey, that was a good rebound by Custis.
Custis, yeah, and he's going to go to the line here and shoot a pair.
That's the 3rd foul. That's the 3rd foul on Bolden.
Yeah. You said the first minute ago. I thought they called one on him earlier down
Well,
here.
I had him for one, but when they just put it up there a second ago, they only put 1.
I think it's just bad record
got
keeping.
3rd. Custis makes the first one.
The one that was called down here a while ago was on 35.
Yeah.
So now you have a senior playmaker going to the bench for a guy that has not played a lot. Because this is the Aiken team that has had really 3 defections in the second semester. You had one kid who can't play because of the transfer rule.
Yeah.
You had a senior lead the team, and then you had a freshman lead the team this week.
Oh, wow.
So
that's tough. Aiken with the basketball, up 4.
Oh.
Shot up by number 1.
He threw a shoulder into
Darius Dean makes the bucket.
Brady and Gilvins. And
is that what you call a big man move?
That's what I call a big man move.
Jacob Yansky going right to the rim, misses the shot.
That's a wide open 3 for Coomer. He didn't even take it. Coomer not taking that 3 cost a 3-second call.
Right.
Yep.
He goes up, there's no call there. And what happened is he hesitated to get the rebound,
right.
And then that's why he got
Custis goes to get rebound possession, and Coomer doesn't take the wide open 3. Now it's a 3-second call.
Aiken with the basketball, bringing it down, number 12. Hands off to 11, Cass. He puts it up, and it's good.
Custis should have just stood there. And here he comes. Here, let me out of your road and let you come through.
37-29. Aiken on top. Jacob Yansky has the ball out here on the top. Gets it over to Coomer, left wing. They're counting Coomer right now.
Yeah, these guys.
Jacob Yansky moving the ball around to the right side. Coomer again, out on top with a hand right there in his face. Coomer goes to the basket, and he gets fouled.
It's going to be on 23.
Looks like it's going to be on 23.
It's going to be on Noodle. Tremaine.
Tremaine Smith with the foul.
Well, I was saying that here. When a guy's got his hands in front of me like this, I'm going to drive him.
Well,
he's off balance enough to get.
The problem is, on neither team, they're not getting any help.
Yeah.
On the back, there's no help side defenders on either team.
Yeah, because when he started going the lane, there was nobody, other than Tremaine, there was nobody there to stop him.
Coomer makes the first free throw, and they're telling him to tuck his shirt in again. And you know what?
That's the first time this year.
No, that's about the 5th time.
Say, when is Stephen Sweeney going to get in the game?
Sweeney, here he comes right now. Coomer.
Here we go. Down 6.
That's the 5th time this year we've seen it.
Down 6. Here comes Sweeney.
Yeah.
He made the difference in the first half. Let's see what difference he makes here in the third quarter.
37-31, Aiken with the basketball. Number 12, Jakota Stone has it. They get it underneath. Oh, nice pass. Shots up, no good.
Missed another
Rebounded.
bunny. I mean, no, again, we had no backside help for a while, and they should have made it.
He's coming out.
Coomer.
Is that 12 was good?
That was 25.
That was 25.
That's the third layup he's missed. He's coming out.
Wilmington has the basketball.
Down 6.
Sweeney almost walked, but he didn't.
Well, he was going to go up for the shot and thought the guy was too close.
Coomer has it left wing.
You can just see the confidence building in the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Sweeney has it way out on top by the M. And he's going to get trapped. He gets it taken away again.
Went out of bounds.
He stepped on the line, so it's going to be Wilmington's basketball. They got a break there.
They got a break. They got a break because Sweeney pushed him.
Yep.
I was going to say, what made him go down? Is Sweeney pushing him? I missed that. I was looking ahead of him.
Stay out the corner.
Yes.
He dribbled himself into the corner.
And they had two guys that had nowhere to go, and he's not big enough to look over to see an open guy.
37-31. Jacob Yansky has it on the left side, dribbles toward the center. Over to Butcher on the left side. Butcher, he's dribbling around the left side, gives it to Morris. Custis now left side. They get it underneath to Jacob Yansky. Back out to Morris.
He'd have turned the other
Back
way right
into Jacob Yansky, and it dribbles it off his foot, and it's going to be Aiken's ball.
If he caught it here,
and just
if he had just turned, boom.
Back into the game comes Brady Vilvins, and Sweeney comes out. 37-31.
I think he was sort of saying, don't go rolling into the corner. I think he was pointing right over there.
So Coomer is getting ready to come back in. So Wilmington's playing a little short-handed, really, right now. Shot put up, no good. Rebounded by Aiken, though. They pull the ball back out.
Get rid of it. Thank you.
Oh, nice passing at number 15.
Another
misses
miss
the shot.
And a foul got
Misses
called.
it again, gets his own rebound again. It's going to be Wilmington basketball. Wow, three chances there for C.J. Dean.
Grabbed his arm, no call.
3 chances there for C.J. Dean underneath.
But you know what? You missed a wide open layup. You're not getting the foul call on the second one. Make the wide open.
Nobody on him. He had a wide open bunny, bounce it in layup and missed it.
Aiken is keeping Wilmington in this basketball game.
Coomer bringing the ball down.
And when you do things like that, you get beat.
Coomer has it now out on the right side. Coomer dribbles the lane, pulls up, banks it, and it's in. Does a little floater.
And I'd like to say to our Serbian friends, Zabo, we got
Anchik's in the game.
Anchik's in the game. And Zabo is hello in Serbia.
Okay, because my Rosetta Stone didn't work for me.
Foul by Coomer. Going to the line, I think it's going to be number 15, I think.
Is Indian Hill played in this game?
They play the last game against Taylor. So your next game is Hughes versus Norwood, which won't be close.
I was going to say that's not going to be a close
And then
game.
you have Indian Hill and Taylor, which probably won't be close either.
C.J. Dean at the line shooting 2, makes the first.
I guess he's more comfortable making free throws than he is layups.
Yeah, he had 3 shots that one, missed all 3. Then knocked it out of bounds. Next one's up. It's no good. But Aiken comes down with a rebound. Number 12, Jakota Stone.
I think Taylor Indian Hill could be closer.
Oh, over and back. Over and back on Aiken.
That ball was hit by Wilmington, though.
I didn't see it because I turned to talk to you, so I missed that whole thing.
Now they haven't cut into the league, but they've stayed where they are.
Right, not losing anything. In 5 points, you can still come back in the fourth quarter on that.
Nope. The referees discussed it and kept it the same way. So now we know we're in for a game here.
Right.
Sweeney's back in. 3:02 left to play here in the third quarter. Sweeney's inbounding, or trying to inbound. He does get it into Coomer. Coomer gets it to Anchik.
How many
brings it up to the left side, and there he is in the corner too, guys.
How many jump shots has Aiken taken since they went on that long run early?
Stolen away by Aiken. And here they come down quickly the other way. Shots up,
Another
no good.
miss.
And
I mean,
Aiken
that
still
one was
has control of
but
it.
it was still a layup.
Almost lost the ball. Did number 1 of Aiken, Darius Dean. Drive to the basket, no good. Anchik's there with the rebound. He gets it over to Jacob Yansky, and Jacob Yansky's bringing the ball up. Willie Morris down here in the right corner, out the Coomer here, left wing, Sweeney.
And the more you miss these shots, the less inclined the referees are going to bail you out.
Right.
Coomer driving to the basket, puts it up, and it's good.
It's a 3-point game, boys and girls.
2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we got a ball game.
Aiken, they're just going to let him drive to the basket. No one even guarding him. Number 1 puts it in. Darius Dean. Somebody didn't know who they were supposed to be guarding.
I think that was it.
Here's the thing, though. He hesitated twice
before
he attacked it, and they still didn't guard him.
They still didn't guard him. You're right. 40-35.
I thought he was going, and he didn't go. And then all of a sudden he went, and I looked, and there's still nobody over here.
Right.
Yep, Butcher back into the game for Wilmington.
They're too busy over here playing man-to-man, 2 feet away, 30 feet away from the
Guard
ball.
the basket, then spread out.
Butcher has it over to Coomer. Coomer, right side, pull-up jumper, no good. Custis gets the rebound. He goes back up with it, no good. Ball's out of bounds. And I think it's off Wilmington. Yeah, it's off Wilmington.
I think
that was the right call.
I couldn't tell, and the officials didn't even make a definitive answer on it either.
He looked over to this official, and this official just sort of went out like this, saying that way, and that's when they called it. He called it, but he just sort of said, here, I'll help you.
Neither of them knew what was going on right there.
But I do think they got it right. I think Coomer hit it out. 40-35 here. Aiken with the basketball. Shot, 3-pointer, no good. It's short. Number 11 has it. He can't put it back up. Stolen by Custis.
I tell you what.
Bad pass by Morris. Trying to do a quick hitter the other way, and it wasn't there.
Another missed layup.
They're going to call a foul or out of bounds?
Out of bounds, and it's going back to Wilmington.
But another missed layup.
40-35.
This team all year has taken jump shots, hit jump shots, missed jump shots, and got going. And when they got going, then they started making layups. They haven't shot jump shots.
No. And they're not making the layup.
Right. This could be a 15-point game if Aiken's making layups.
Making layups, you're right.
Coomer with the basketball, right through the lane, puts it up, and it's good.
What we say? Did we say tack the basket?
Right.
40-37, 40 seconds left here, third quarter.
And a lot of those layups were
the other way.
contested.
Darius Dean makes the bucket.
I mean, a couple of them were contested, but you should have still made it. But some of those weren't even contested layups.
That's back-to-back possessions. Aiken has scored in transition off of a make.
42-37.
Yeah, Wilmington goes into a relaxed period after they make. They'll go down to one shot here.
Coomer has it out on top, 15 seconds. He's going to drive the right side. Nope, pulls it back out. 10
Coomer
seconds.
should take this shot.
10 seconds. Coomer has it. He's going to drive the bucket, puts it up, and it gets knocked out of bounds. 2.5 seconds on the clock.
How many times have we seen players, instead of sliding their bodies over to try to take a charge, reach in and get a foul?
Yep, all night long. And what did they get? They get the foul.
They got away with it that time.
Yeah, you're right.
But they have so much time to slide over, and they're just reaching.
And it's planned. I mean, they know they can get.
Anchik has a hard time getting in. Does get into Butcher, and he puts it up, and it's good.
That was huge.
That's huge.
5-3.
He made a pass to Butcher when Butcher was covered. The only problem was that Aiken defender didn't see the pass.
No, he was looking at Butcher and not not half and a half like you're talking. Look at ball, look at man. He was looking at man only.
So that time, guys, the third quarter, Wilmington put up 12 to the 10 point.
12-10. They've cut 2 points off the lead now.
Yeah.
And that's what we said. At the end of the first quarter, down 10, don't try to get it all the way back early. Just chip away. Just chip away. Now, you're 8 minutes away. You've won the second quarter. You've won the third quarter. And you're within the possession.
Yep, and let's go to our sponsors real quick, bringing you the action here. We have Route 73 Homes in Wilmington, Luttrell Trucking, Fiesta Veracruz, Bush Chevrolet, Royal Z Lanes, and our newest sponsor, the Campus Nation, Generations Pizza, home of the buffet that Mr. Amir Rashid and myself take part in on Sundays and Mondays sometimes.
I'm sure Kerry Steve is probably glad I'm no longer in Wilmington because I put that buffet in.
You got $25 of the pizza.
Are you saying he lost money on you?
And making pizza probably isn't that expensive, but he still lost some money.
All right, well, here we go. Aiken starts out with possession the fourth quarter. One of these teams, this is their last quarter of the year.
I sort of hate for this game
42 to 39. Uh-oh, Joe Davis is making sniffs of overtime here.
No, he better not.
Did not mean that.
He didn't say overtime. He just said he didn't want to see it in.
Well, that's kind of a
just
same
like
type of thing.
It's like watching a movie. You're not expecting the movie to go have overtime, but you don't want that movie to end.
Oh, three-pointer from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Willie Morris.
No!
And he throws it away.
And one.
And
he had a guy wide open right there and tried to pass it 25 feet to a guy. What are you doing?
Custis with a foul. That's his second.
Turnovers have led to points all game long. And if you think about Aiken's 44 points, how many of those have been in transition?
Going to the line is number 12, Jakota Stone. He made the bucket. He's going to shoot the bonus.
Just get it to somebody. He had a guy wide open 6 feet away.
He makes that one.
C.J. Dean in for Javari Bolden.
40. Should be 45, shouldn't it?
They should be up 6. You're right. Because they were up 3.
Yeah.
Made the.
Should be 45-39, but they've only got 44 posted on the board. Wilmington with the basketball, and they throw it away again. Almost. Nope. Jacob Yansky saves it, drives to the bucket.
I didn't think he was going to save that ball.
Yeah, he definitely saved.
That's 44-41. Was there a foul, like a step over the line
or
something?
I don't know what happened there.
15.
And I'll tell you this.
Makes the
if
bucket.
they do go into overtime and they find out that score was wrong and they adjust it.
They just fixed it.
Yeah.
No, it's 46. It should be 47.
Oh, you're right.
No, it should be 46. By mine, that's what I'm thinking.
Because they were up 3 and you get a 3-point play.
Right. That's, shot up by Custis. No good. I think they got it wrong.
But let's say it's wrong, and they go into overtime, tie game, and you're ready for the jump ball, and they come out and say, wait a minute, we made a mistake. The score. Now, what they do is they put the point back on the board, and you still have the overtime.
Really?
With one team ahead, because you've already went to overtime.
Custis at the line makes the first.
That becomes their first point in overtime.
Well,
it's in the book. I mean,
that's interesting. Yeah. I've never heard that before. Custis to shoot the second.
There's the 47. They got it.
There it is. They put it up there. Misses that one, so it's 47-42.
It only took them 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't understand that either. Do you guys? I mean, that should have been.
It's
three-pointer from like NBA range. No good. Ended up being a nice pass. Aiken shoots the ball underneath. No good. Ball still loose. Aiken comes up with the rebound again. Surprised there wasn't a foul called there. A lot of grabbing going on. Aiken with the basketball. Might have got away with the travel there. I tell you, they're out rebounding Wilmington all over the place on the offensive boards.
A lot of offensive foul. And finally hit a 3. Kept it alive enough. They finally got the 3. And you were saying they're not shooting the outside. They finally shot the outside shot and made it.
That possession right there, mark it down. Yeah. Mark down that possession. It's a 5-point game. Aiken got 5 shots on that possession.
Right.
4 offensive rebounds, 5 shots, and it ends in a 3.
Right. So if this game ends and 3 points or less, that possession.
That's a huge possession. Now it's an 8-point game.
Jakota Stone with a 3 there for Aiken. Yeah, and it's 50-42 right now. So Aiken is, they've outscored Wilmington so far this half. 8-3.
And the thing is, the two people that grab those rebounds are the two people that are seldomly used. You had C.J. Dean and you had Alex Solomon. They're in for two reasons: to play defense and to rebound.
And they're fighting for.
And they did.
Well,
They're
they're fighting for floor time, so they're hustling their butt off. The guys that automatically get the floor time.
And they don't want their career to come to an end.
Right.
Because neither of those kids are playing college basketball. This is the last time this is potentially the last time those kids play in an organized basketball game.
Yep.
And they're showing it.
Right.
50-42, 6:14 to go. Aiken showing press here, and they're trapping right in the corner. They get it to Morris, and Morris,
Bad pass.
another bad pass. Wilmington turnovers and lack of rebounding have really hurt them here the
All
last
he had
few
to do was
minutes.
bring the ball to the third floor, and then but instead he tried to pass over a tall.
Shot up by Aiken. That's good.
It wasn't
by
even
number
that. It
11.
was he anticipated being able to pass.
Right.
Aiken with the trap. 52-42.
Where are you going?
Travel by
Stopping,
Cam
and where's he
Coomer.
throwing the ball? To the guy in the
To the
corner.
corner.
Yeah.
He got trapped in one corner. He was going to throw the ball to the guy in the other corner for him to get trapped.
Right.
Sweeney comes back into the game.
If you hadn't
Coomer
traveled,
going out.
stop.
Willie Morris
Let that
going
guy
out.
break. Now get it to somebody.
Aiken with the basketball. Drives right
Charge.
down the middle of the lane.
No
No
call.
call. Aiken saves it. They still have the basketball. Nice pass underneath. Missed shot.
Layup, and we got a foul. 15.
That last play, so much contact. I don't care what it's called. It's either a block or it's a charge,
Right.
but you cannot swallow your whistle right
Yeah,
there.
Right. If Chris either blocked him or it was
It's a block or a charge.
That's
There's
it.
too much contact in the paint for nothing to be called.
52-42.
And
Foul was
that's
on
the
number
official.
15,
What
C.J.
was it?
Dean.
Make up your mind.
Stolen by Aiken. Shots up by number 11. No good. Rebounded by Aiken. Number 15, C.J. Dean. And he makes it. And the fat lady boys are starting to warm up.
Yeah.
You know, when I said the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, I meant fourth.
Yeah, I think so. Aiken's
Well,
turned it
Naska's going
on
to call
here.
a timeout here. Naska is trying to call a timeout here. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Took him a minute and a half to call that 30-second time.
Well, you know, the thing is he was showing the referees and they weren't paying any attention to him. 54-42. So Aiken has said, you know what? You guys have been too close all game. This is why we're seated number 5.
And that's all I've said. If you let the underdog hang around long enough, anything can happen. But the thing about it is Wilmington wasn't taking advantage of the
Wilmington
opportunities they had.
is beating themselves.
Well, we said pregame. If Aiken can get second chance shots, they're going to win this game.
And that's what they start doing this
And
second half.
in the fourth quarter, when they built this 12-point lead, it's because of second chance shots.
Right.
Two things, transition offense and second chance shots is why Aiken is beating Wilmington right now.
Right.
Yep, going to the line is number 15, C.J. Dean. This is just a bonus shot. He'd made the bucket already. And it's good. 55-42.
It was 3 points not long ago. Now it's 13.
3 minutes ago.
Yep. Sweeney pull-up jumper right side, no good. Only one shot for the Hurricane because Aiken gets the rebound. They're bringing the ball down. Now, really, Aiken ought to be smart here and take a little time.
That was not a touch ball.
Yeah, I think it
He
was.
just pulled it away. Now he pulled it away and lost
Shot
control.
up, no good. Foul's going to be called on Coomer. Foul number 1 will be going to the line. That's De'Aris Dean.
Is this a 10-0 run in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
No, Wilmington scored 3. It was at the.
That's right. They had
39. It was 42-39.
So a 13-3 run
Yeah.
in the first 3 minutes.
Yep.
Sloppy ball handling for Wilmington.
Plus no rebounding.
Right. I'm not sure if it's sloppy ball handling. It's the inability to get the defensive rebound.
Well, they threw the bad pass. Trying to throw to the middle. He ran down there and tried to stop going 90 miles an hour and throwing the ball to the corner and slid and traveled. So, that's sloppy ball handling there.
Morris comes in for Jacob Yansky. Dearest Dean makes the first, now shooting the second. Misses that one. Custis gets the rebound.
Bring it up.
Coomer has it.
Uh-oh.
Throws it to Butcher way down.
Well, I saw him open, but the thing is, that's a long pass.
Yeah. A lot of time to get there to intercept it. Coomer drives the lane, and he's good.
Coomer's about the only one that's been doing that, attacking the basket, putting it in.
56-44. Cincinnati Aiken on top. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by Butcher. Gets it to Coomer. Coomer's just going to go all the way. Puts it up, and he gets fouled.
Nope.
No?
Block shot.
I thought for sure they should have called a foul on 15. So it's going to stay with Wilmington then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Block out of bounds.
Just they blocked it out of bounds.
Okay. So Custis will inbound for Wilmington. Sweeney comes back out. Jacob Yansky back in. 56-44. Custis gets it into Coomer. Coomer pops a three, and it's good. Count it.
That's the first long three we've tried in ages.
And he's had better looks that he turned down.
Yeah, you're right.
Coomer's got 20 tonight, folks. 56-47.
So between Coomer and Sweeney, that's probably 35.
Yep. Well, yeah, it's over that. Well, no, that's about 30. Yeah.
That's a block.
And one.
That's a block.
Number 12 goes to the basket. Chicada Stone.
He tried to get there. He just couldn't get over enough. Got to have
Sweeney has what, 12?
Last time I checked, he had 10. Let's see.
Did he score any of the second half? He had 10 in the first half.
He's got 10 right now by my count.
So between Coomer and Sweeney, that's 30 of their 47.
Yeah.
And Jacob Yansky has 6. Butcher has 6. Willie Morris has 2. And Custis has 3. Number 12 at the line is Chicada Stone to shoot the bonus, and he makes it. And he's got 21.
Chicada Stone is taking over this basketball game.
59-47. Wilmington with the basketball. Coomer has it, drives the lane.
And one.
No
misses
foul.
the shot, no foul.
He's pulling up for 3.
Three-pointer, and it's good.
They only say 2?
No.
Oh, I was going to say he was that far behind the line. I saw him point. I said, yeah, you were that far behind the line.
$62-47.
15-point game, 3:34 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, at the end of the third, it was 42-39.
3 points. So we've been outscored 12 points in this quarter.
Almost thrown away there. Butcher, three-pointer, left side, no good.
This is like watching an anaconda just slowly squeeze the life out of someone.
Yeah.
Pull-up jumper at the left elbow by number 11.
They're playing like they've got life. They didn't play like that the first half, first 3 quarters. All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, we got life. We're playing. And Wilmington had taken it away from them, and now they just gave it back. Was there a charge there?
Yep. I didn't think the guy underneath was going to make a call.
I don't think he did. This guy called it. Well, it is the C's call.
Okay.
The C, he's looking across. He has first opportunity. The play's coming toward him, so he can get blocked. So they say, we want this guy who can see side. You're making that call. But if he don't call and he hasn't called it, nobody calls the call.
Coomer, that's his third foul, so that turns the ball back over to Aiken. Wilmington now picking up full court. 64-47. But they didn't trap out of it yet. Now they're going to maybe trap out of it at half court. Nope. Three-pointer, number 12. Count it. He's on fire, folks.
Yep.
Chicada Stone is on fire.
He has gotten confidence.
What I say, once they start making shots, they make them. They missed another foul.
The guy underneath, yeah, he doesn't call much. 67-47. Number 12 again, three-pointer, no good this time. Butcher gets it, gives it to Coomer. Coomer brings it down.
This is a sophomore here.
Coomer, NBA three, no good. And the rebound comes back to Aiken, and here we go.
He walked. He traveled.
Yeah.
He did. I looking for him to put it down,
Right.
and he didn't do it. It's like
Alex Solomon on the travel. McNicholas is leaving the building. They see who they're going to play. They know they got to play Aiken.
And I tell you what, 2 weeks ago at McNicholas, Aiken, McNick, that thing got testy in the fourth quarter.
Oh, really?
And there, at one point, the Aiken coaches were screaming at the McNick coaches, see you in the second round of the tournament.
I think I heard they were talking about that on the radio. I heard them talking about that.
Yeah, they said see you in the second round of the tournament. It looks like Aiken's going to get what they wish for. Now the question is, can they play better in round 2 than they did the first time they saw them?
So
Was that at McNick?
That was at McNick.
That's what I thought.
Jeez. Number 1, De'Aris Dean just put in an acrobatic shot.
Hey, the circus is in town now.
Yeah.
69-47.
Put it up.
Or the layup that was wide open. That's a foul.
They're just letting
They're
it
just
go.
it's over. Referees have quit for today. They've got to call that because it was on a shot. This foul's going to be on Anchik.
The one thing you don't want to do is have officials swallow their whistle and somebody get hurt.
Yes.
But they do it all the time.
Well, it gets testy right here.
Right.
And when you got guys getting, their emotions hurt, and the referee holds the whistle, what's going to come back? It's going to come back and push, shut, and then boom, you got something going on.
You have
number one going to the line to shoot 2.
You got 7 seniors here at Wilmington that's about to play their last game in a Hurricane uniform.
$70 to 47.
You got 5 of them on the floor right now.
Shots up, no good. Jacob Yansky.
Put it back up.
And he loses the ball. Aiken has it. Number 1 has it. He drives the hole, puts the shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Ball's blocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Aiken. Minute 16 to play.
Well, towards Serbian friends, Zavo, and also Davidjenja, which is hello and goodbye.
Wilmington has been outscored by 23 points.
Three-pointer. Number 11.
No,
Robbie
they were down
Cass.
3.
Okay, you're right. Well, you were saying it before he made it, so you were already counting that one.
I saw it going in. I can see the future sometimes.
Stolen by Aiken. Here they come again. Number 11 goes all the way to the hole, makes the bucket.
Everybody
There's
gets sort of
Dean.
halfway there, but nobody wants to get all the way over and block it.
Excuse me, that was Robbie Cass.
Everybody sees this. This was not a blowout game. This was a close game all the way through.
I mean, this is a 3-point game going into the fourth quarter, and you're down 28.
Basket by John Stewart.
He just got in the game not long ago.
Yep.
Hey,
into the game comes number 12. That is Matt Spears.
Is this all seniors on the court right now?
Yeah.
Hey, let the seniors ride this out.
12's a senior who hasn't got to play much all
Well,
year.
Matt Spears just came to Wilmington this senior year. He was a Fairfield Lion.
Right. And the other one's a
foreign exchange
student.
Three-pointer, number 5, no good.
And number 55 has been hurt much of the year.
That's it. I don't think another shot's going to go up.
No.
Well, maybe not.
You didn't predict the future very well there. Ball's on the floor. 2 seconds.
I mean, when you're up 26, why take a shot?
Well, I tell you what, when I'm playing, and I'm down 26, and the guy comes in like that, he ain't shooting the shot. I can tell you right now, he ain't getting that shot off.
Hey, that's a valiant performance by Wilmington. I just think Aiken, at the cusp of it,
right,
finally realized they needed to play.
Right.
33-10, final quarter.
Wow.
33-10, final quarter.
Wilmington just quit playing that final quarter.
They didn't. It's not like they quit playing. It's like I said, the anaconda just squeezed and squeezed and squeezed, and then before you know it, it's over.
There's 2 ways to look at it. Looking at it from the Wilmington side, you had opportunities, you let it go by, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and you did. Now we're going to look at it from Aiken side. You guys have been playing flat. Well, they quit playing flat. Boom, they took off. So.
But if you look for the Wilmington side, they had numerous opportunities to to take over.
Right.
If you have a team that's playing flat, you have to play your game and make them, because if you're the team that's supposed to win and you're playing flat and you look up and you're down 3 going into the fourth quarter versus up 3 going into the fourth quarter, it's a different ball game.
Yeah.
But I mean, they went on a 13-3 run in the first 3 minutes of the fourth quarter, and from there it was Katie bar the door.
Like I said, if Wilmington would have came out and said, "Hey, we're taking over. This is our game," it would have been a whole different ballgame at that time.
Yeah, so it's for Wilmington, it's unfortunate that their season came to an end.
And to the seniors that were on the court, like I said, they're 7, so they all could be on the court at the same time. They played valiantly.
Yep.
Sweeney, senior, man, he gave everything he had out there today.
I would have liked to see a little bit more of him in the second half, but they came out and they played well for 3 quarters.
Yeah, 3 quarters, they're right there with them. But this last quarter, man, they just took over. Aiken did. Point scores for the game, Darius Dean, and these are unofficial. This is just, I come pretty close, and most of the time I'm right, but not always.
Not always.
Darius Dean, 19.
That's a joke.
Robbie Cass had 13. Jakota Stone had 27. Let's see, C.J. Dean, 7. Javari Bolden, 5. And Alex Solomon, 2. Willie Morris, 2. Cameron Coomer, 20. Chris Custis, 10. Stephen Sweeney, 10. Chris Custis, 3. And Sam Jacob Jansky had 6. Matthew Butcher, 6. And John Stewart, 2. Again, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. One last shout out to our sponsors. Generations Pizza, home of the Sunday and Monday lunch buffet. Royal Z Lanes, where you have league, and plus also 4 local high schools uses that facility. You have Greenview, Wilmington, Clinton Massey, and East Clinton. Bush Chevrolet GM, new and used cars. Good to see you, Amir. And also, they have a used car department, new and used, and they also have a service department. Fiesta Veracruz, Mexican and American cuisine. Luttrell Trucking for all your farm trucking needs, whether it be tanker, flatbed, or grain haulers. Luttrell Trucking, State Route 72. Also, Route 73 Homes, Brian Lawrence. They can do start to finish housing. They can build on your property, or they also have property available, and they have storage buildings available for sale, and they also have an on-site storage center. Route 73 Homes. So for Joe Davis, Amir Rashid, Rick Phillips, we want to thank everybody for joining us.
Right,
and
all our sponsors, all the fans.
Yep.
We're all set. Okay,
we'll see you Monday, right?
That's right, Monday evening. That game, I think, is at 6. We're on the air at 6 or at 6:30. But anyway, check the Campus Nation website. We've got the East Clinton Astros, the Lady Astros. They'll be taking on the Williamsburg Wildcats.
And
right.
They think, we talked to Zach, the Wilmington Hurricane coach. He says he thinks East Clinton has a fair shot.
I think that it's more than a 50-50 shot. That's my opinion. And I'm not
I'm
not partial.
But you're not partial. But amazingly, folks, he says more stuff like that.
Correct.
And he's correct more than you would realize. So.
Yeah, imagine that.
That's not a shot. That's a compliment. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, for Charlie Hargrave, for Joe Davis, for Mean Dean Thompson, and yours truly, Rick Phillips, from Mason High School, campus thereof, this has been CampusNation.com, the sports animal, and WZAA 106.9 LPFM in Jeffersonville, Ohio. Good day, everybody.